Greetings, planetlings!
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to week 5 of Out of This Realm competition. We are here on planet 312C, and we're going to start off as usual with a quick inspection or tour of each base.
So one of the first things we discovered in this base was this ancient temple. It was buried underneath a hill here, and we managed to excavate it and reassemble it and transform it into our command center lab here. So you can see our overview of the planet as we're monitoring all the activities. So as part of our rewards from winning last week's competition, we were able to design 2 banners, one for the planet, which is this one, which is just a simple representation of the planet itself. And then later on, you will see the upgraded Hex Labs banner.
So this is a town that we built around this temple. We built it mainly to house some villagers that we brought to the planet. So we gave them a nice little place to live.
So over here, we have a couple bridges built by Hawkminer. They were one of the first things built for the city to protect some of our animals. If you follow the stairway up here, it leads to our moon observatory, where we can maintain contact and monitor the moon itself through our telescope here, along with our digital display of the surface of the moon.
So this is our saloon. This is where the villagers come to relax and hang out. There's a nice piano in the corner here. And a poker table. The finest whiskey over here.
And then finally we have the town hall. And here you can see the Orchid Council table with banners for each team designating where they sit, and the speakers chairs also designated by the planet banner.
In front here we've got this beautiful blue orchid. It's quite beautiful. Made the science. And we've got a storeroom here. This is where we keep all of our stuff. So we've got the sleeping quarters back here.
Okay. Oh, I like the beds.
We activated our beacon. It's full level right now, so we have 2 effects on. And the beacon marks the position of our base. And then we've got a brewing area over here in this building.
Alright, so we've taken a look at both bases. Both are very functional and have a variety of practical uses on a new planet. I'm going to award the overall 5 team points to Team Hex Labs. They did go a bit above and beyond as far as the theming and the decorative nature of their base and just the extreme amount of time that was put into it. So congratulations. Alright, so I'll read off the votes for the individual contributor. This time we do not have a special guest tiebreaker. The first vote is for Mistress Kaylin, is 1-0. Second vote, Hawkminer. We have 1 for Kaylin, 1 for Hawkminer. Hawkminer receives a second vote. It is 1-2. Second vote for Kaylin. Votes are 2-2. Next vote is for Hawkminer, 2-3. Kaylin, 3-3. Kaylin and Hawkminer. So we have a tie. So the way that we are going to break the tie this week is the first person to answer a riddle correctly is going to be the winner this week.
I'm a little tired.
I never vote yay, and my quest begins with an E. What am I? And we'll give you a couple more seconds, and then we'll let your teams help you out. I never vote yay.
That's my guess. I don't know.
And my quest begins with an E. All right, we have a guess from Hawkminer. All right, and we have a vote from Kaylin.
Don't know if it's right, but it's a guess.
All right, so Hawkminer's answer is equine, and Kaylin's answer is envelope. The correct answer is horse. So he never says yay, he always says nay. And he is an equestrian, so his quest begins with an E. So Hawkminer is the winner of this week's individual point. That puts Hawkminer on the board, tied with Box, with 1 point each for the contributor to humanity. Congratulations, gentlemen. And now that communication has been established back to RealmSmalec, and the planet has been added to the official star charts, several interstellar ships are on their way here. You're not 100% sure what the purpose of all of these ships are. They could be trading vessels, they could be additional planets trying to colonize the space, etc. And knowing that the Ponetians are still out there somewhere hidden in the Horseshoe Nebula, you decide to hold a training day to hone your PvP skills in anticipation if you ever need to defend the planet in the future. Alright, so for this week's challenge, each team is going to take the banner that I just gave you to your base, and you're going to put it somewhere out in the open. Don't put it like hidden inside a building. And we're going to have a little game of flag capture, PvP. So, deaths will not matter during this, but the first team, when I say go, you'll each start in your own base. The first team to go and steal the banner from the other team and bring it back to your base will win. Very simple, but it's a classic test of your Minecraft PvP skills. So head on up back to your individual bases and hide your banner.
Make up a plan of who's going to defend and who's going to attack.
I'll defend.
Yeah. Probably keep the best ones to defend.
Hawk and Thom are defending?
Am I defending? Okay.
Is that what, like you said, okay, so I was just wondering.
Does anybody know that? I know the Thom. relative direction of their base, but I don't know the chords. So.
Then why are you one of the attackers?
Oh no, I know where it is though.
Now, I just realized an issue. Our spawn point is on the ship. Their spawn point is in their base.
Ron?
Yeah, well, we just have to be smart enough to not get seen.
Hello,
we
Team
probably
Lazy.
don't want to look toward where it is either.
No.
Because we want to look like we're protecting everywhere.
That's why I thought I'd pick here, because that
Just
way
in
I can
case.
just say, I can see them coming.
In its box, so we should be fine.
So
And hello, Ron.
I previously dug a tunnel over into their area.
Handy.
Oh, but we're here anyway. Just be careful. Try not to run.
Now, your approach for attacking is very novel. Seems that you've got invisibility.
I can see them up there. There's someone up there on that.
Yeah, I see it too.
It might be in this temple.
I'm in there now, I don't see it. It might be on the temple.
I don't see it.
Probably.
There's at least 2 here.
That means the other 2 are coming our way.
Right. They probably have potions too.
What did the flag look like again?
It was red, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
there's
red.
red with a blue circle. So look for something red, because they might have just hidden it somewhere in plain sight on something that's red.
Okay, I'm going back down really quickly because I'm going to grab my dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure to kill Mr. Hawkminer, because that guy is in the damn armor.
Okay, so now if anybody hits me, hopefully the dogs
You
will...
should stay down with the dogs.
Yeah, come on, dogs.
They're probably already here just looking for
Oh.
the banner.
Yep, there's one of them right there.
They might be trying to distract you while someone invisible comes in. We only have 2 minutes left, Comster. I have another potion.
I have 4 minutes, so
Okay.
I should be fine.
Okay, I'm shooting Kavolta right now.
But when you have 1 minute left, just call out a location and we'll go and
Ah, crap.
go there.
Water, water!
Has he got flame arrows?
He's got a flame sword.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left on me. My God, where
I
could
don't
this
see
thing...
this banner.
That's alright, I don't think they know where ours is.
Where are the guys, Comister? Oh, there's a bomb.
This farm. He might have noticed me.
Uh-oh, I'm about to die. By the way. Ah, crap.
Oh, the first death.
I have 52 seconds left, Comister.
Thank
I'm behind
God,
the
'cause I'm
town
rolling
hall.
into Skylat.
Let's go to the... I'll come to you. I'm on my way.
I can't shoot both of us at the same time.
There we
Alright,
go.
Comister.
I'm almost out of
Okay.
arrows, though.
Another 5 minutes.
7, 8
Babel's
actually.
behind me.
Mm-hmm, of course.
I can distract him whilst you try to get it.
They're still looking everywhere for it.
I can't hit it. This is bull.
Have they trapped it?
How can we get it without placing
Yeah.
blocks? This is bull.
They did place it without blocks.
Yeah, but you can jump and place, but you can't jump and break.
Yeah, like, we can't get it.
Freaking, I'm shaking. I hate PvP so much.
So do I.
Comister, I'm pinned down up here. Can you hit
sorry.
distract Farm down below?
Okay.
I think Comsger knocked it down.
I got it. Just get it. Just get it. It's down somewhere.
Okay, good.
Just keep running, Cloud.
Oh, did
Just
you get
keep
theirs?
run. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm riding a boat in
Yeah.
the river.
I
They
just don't
can't
know
catch
where.
me, dude.
I don't think they know
Like-
that you have it.
Yeah, I know. Because you know where they hid their banner? Inside the orchid.
Yeah, I thought it might be in there.
I had to
Yeah, is that
parkour
weird?
to
So-
it. It was a 4-block jump.
I'm gonna try and get an arrow into him.
Yeah, I think I can make it down the river way all the way back to our base.
This footage would be better if I could actually see you in your boat.
Yeah, they're invisible person right away.
Cloud Wolf
Where's
may
our
be
cords?
completely lost.
Where's our cords, guys?
Just-
I don't know.
You typed them in chat.
I'll go.
I know,
I'll
but
fetch
you act
them.
like I type it.
All right,
Negative
where are
800,
you?
negative 1200.
All right, Fom, you have to defend that banner because I'm gonna fetch Cloud.
I didn't die once. I'm going to keep that on my permanent record. I killed like 4 of them, I think, or 5.
Just
Maybe.
place it
All right,
somewhere.
place it now, Cloud.
So congratulations to Team Hex Labs. Your team is awarded 10 points for that victory. The Constitution is worth 5 points. I will award those offline, but it looks like there's actually no way for lasers to catch up now. So from a team perspective, Team Hex Labs is the ultimate winners in terms of progressing humanity to the point where we can survive on this new planet. Now that the planet has been transformed, the old arguments of flora versus industrialization can fall away a bit, and new allegiances can be made. We are now merging into one team. So this is now going to be an individual scoring game only. Some weeks there will be new teams randomized for particular challenges. Some weeks you will be on your own. It's an individual scoring game from here on out. From that PvP competition, each member of Team Hex Labs has one last reward. You can use the public fabricator to spawn in any one item of your choice. You all 4 have to agree what the item is, and you'll each receive 1 copy of it. And the 4 members of Team Lasers each receive a crafting table. There you are.
That's a pretty good reward.
Comsure has stolen all 4 of them.
Please run.
For this week, you can divvy up the items that are remaining in your ships based among your team, but everyone will need to have their own home. I'm not saying you have to build a new house. You can use one of the buildings that exists, but everybody needs their own home, quote unquote home. It has to be within 100 blocks of the capital, and because Team Hex Labs won, we're declaring that their town is the capital of the new planet. Also, each person has to have a robot. You have two choices. You can either create a golem and name it, or you can, build something that is your personal robotic servant. All right, I am now going to review and summarize the contents of the two constitutions that were submitted this week. The first constitutional item that I was looking for was some description of the form of government. Now, from Team Hex Labs' perspective, you can view their constitution on a website link, which I will hopefully put in the description of this video. And for Team Lasers, it is all in-game at the moment. The Team Hex Labs constitution calls for a two-party system, which references the original teams as now government or political parties, Lasers and Hex Labs. Each team is represented, or each party is represented by a spokesperson who's elected from within that party. They all come together in something called the Orchid Council, which has some silly ritual. From the Team Lasers perspective, they call for a three-party system that has nothing to do with the original teams, and which I like. And that system is called a parliament. Now, theirs is a little bit more open-ended in terms of how you join the parliament or how you take seats, or how many seats there are, but they do actually call for a 2/3 parliament. So there's 3 different parliaments, and 2/3 vote is required to pass any laws. On the Hex Lab side, it seems that there's a 6-member vote and 5 members are required to pass, with myself getting overall veto power. Now, on the Hex Lab side, they only cite 4 laws, and they are the original laws from RealmSmalec, which have been expanded on a little bit. And they say that death is the consequence for breaking any of these laws, death by anvil. Similarly, on the laser side, they say that the parliament is tasked with coming up with the laws. So they don't cite any initial laws, but the only punishment for any law that gets created appears to be death. Whereas on the Hex Lab side, if there are additional laws created by the parties outside of the 4, the parties will be voting on what the punishments are. So the laws on the Hex Labs constitution are rooted in the original of the realm, but you can expand on them. The lasers are a little bit open-ended, but they all have a severe punishment of death. In terms of additional clauses, the Hex Labs document cites a holiday that gets formed called New Day, and they also include a section in their constitution for signatures. On the laser side, they have clauses in there for creating a monetary system, a type of currency, taxation. They also have clauses for forming a militia, and for giving the parliament power to declare war on other nations. And one thing that I really liked in theirs was that they state in theirs that prisoners of war have the same rights as any other citizen. So as far as the constitutions go, they have some similarities, and they each have their own unique take on what a constitution means. I think either one of them would be fine, but I will leave it up to the citizens, the 8 citizens, the 8 founding members of this planet, to decide which one or combination of both they eventually go with. But as far as scoring goes, both teams, I gave both teams equal credit for their overall system of government. It was described adequately. and I give both teams roughly the same amount of points for the laws that are, or the system of law making and law administration that's in the Constitution. I do give Hex Labs a slight edge for referencing the original 4 laws and differentiating any amendment laws from those. But in terms of additional clauses, I felt that Team Lasers actually ended up adding more. As I said, Hex Labs basically just cites a holiday, whereas Lasers talk about monetary system taxation, militia, how we declare war, and rights for prisoners of war. So overall, Team Lasers' Constitution does edge out Hex Labs by just a hair, so I'm giving the final 5 points to Team Lasers. Alright, so basically everyone needs some type of a house, some type of a bot, and then I need you guys to kind of work together to clear an area where the ships are going to land, because they can't stay in orbit forever. So they will land somewhere here in the capital, whatever area you guys clear a big enough space for. And that's going to be it for this week.